The Republican proposal failed 50-47, and the bill Democrats passed with a score of 52-44. Each of the documents needed in support of 60 votes. Meanwhile, 800,000 federal workers who are trying to pay the bills, again, miss the next payday this Friday, January 25. Longer suspension of government work in U.S. history lasts 34 days. The government does not have the funding that the parliament refuses to approve new budget, which includes funding for a security barrier along the border. 6 Republicans, including the former presidential candidate in the US Mitt Romney, voted for the bill Democrats. He would open the government until February 8. Only 1 Democrat supported the Republican proposal, which would provide $5.7 billion for the construction of the wall on the border of the United States and Mexico that requires Donald Trump. The conflict between the president and the Congress emerged during the adoption of the provisional budget of the United States at the end of December 2018. Donald Trump demands to include $5.7 billion for the construction of a wall on the border with Mexico. The U.S. House of Representatives approved its funding, but Democrats in the Senate did not want to vote for this budget. A multimillionaire and Secretary of Commerce Wilbur Ross asked why federal workers don't get wages, go for food to charitable organizations, rather than take a bank loan. For this he was rebuked by a Democrat and a leader of the U.S. House of Representatives, Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who said that Ross refers to people in the style of Marie Antoinette, who said, "You can eat cake if no bread." On the eve of voting on 24 January, the results of a public opinion poll, which was conducted by the Associated Press, testified that the shutdown had a negative impact on the ratings of Trump. Only 34% of Americans during the survey approved in general the actions of Donald Trump last month. There were 42%. 6 out of 10 blamed for the shutdown is mainly on him. But among Republican voters his approval was about 80%.